Still my favorite. I think the dream for the Gen Xers, millennials, Gen Zs, we're priced out. We're never gonna get to own something like this unless you're living at home and mommy and daddy are gonna pass it down to you. We've been looking at some land, we've been looking at houses, and it's just not gonna be manageable. We looked at land, and that's a rabbit hole in itself. You buy land thinking you can park on it, but you can't park on it unless you have a septic, and you have to get a permit to put a septic in, and then you put your septic in, and if you can do it on your own, it probably won't cost that much, but if you can't do it, you can have somebody come out to do it for you for about $5,000 to $15,000. And then once that's done, you have to have the county come out and inspect it for another fee. So depending on how much you put down on the land and then putting in your septic, just so you can stay in an RV or a van on your own land, you're probably, let's say an acre is 10 grand, 5 grand for the septic, 16 total fees and all. So if you think about renting, first and last month, if it's just a 1-bedroom or a studio for $1,000. So the land ownership after van life is another pipe dream. It's actually going to be more expensive. There's no benefit to owning it. We went out there and saw some land. A lot of the land out there will have signs posted for sale and half done properties with sheds, and come to find out it's not that easy to just go out there and build. Fees, permits, nobody talks about the permits. So we're walking this little neighborhood here, and I guess we just like to look and pretend like we live in the neighborhood, make you feel better. Walk in a nice, affluent neighborhood. Watch out. You can smell money here. It's a nice place to fantasize, pretend like I'll take this, I'll just park the van right here. But there's only one thing that's blocking us from that, and it's money. Money opens up all the options. When you don't have money, you have no options, and you're stuck to a very limited way to live. Yeah, that whole land buying thing it's just like van life. They'll glamorize it on YouTube. Nobody really talks about all the setbacks and the hoops that you have to jump. Not being honest. Just watched a video this morning of a couple that went out a couple of days ago and bought their land, and now they're doing the whole rigmarole that I was talking about. And I'll be interested to follow the channel to see how quickly it turns into one of those properties that gets half built and then put on the market, because there's just too many permits and fees. I haven't even thought about the insurance on it either. So that's another thing. I mean, property tax isn't much, but once you start building, they're gonna have to reassess the property and your taxes go up. So every new improvement, your taxes go up. They don't stay the same. But one of the things that I was thinking about was just park the van on a piece of land, put the septic in, and just have the van. But you can't do that either because counties won't let you stay longer than 128 days in a year on your own land. So I don't understand what the hype is about. I don't understand. I guess I don't understand what real ownership means, paying rent on your own land. So I'm gonna have to check that one off as not an option. So for now, we're in the van, just driving around, thinking about what's the exit. Land's out, buying houses out, maybe rent. But the area we checked, man, the meth heads is crazy here. I don't know. Maybe there's a billionaire out there that has a property they want to rent us. I'll rent it. I'm not asking for any handouts. It's just all of these things we start looking into, the deeper we go, the less and less not feasible. Well, all we can do is enjoy the day. Today's all we got. And just try to enjoy it. Van life is not 100% illegal yet. So we're going to draw this thing out. Thanks for watching.